Hello beautiful Gemini, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose, for those of you that don't know me. Today we're here to bring you 3 messages in March. These 3 messages could all make sense to you. Maybe only one makes sense to you, or none makes sense. But if none makes sense, please check your moon and your rising sun as well. And if you want extra messages, check those anyway. Let's see what we have for Gemini. First message, please, for Gemini. Wow. Evolution, Gemini. Earth changes, climate change and transformation. No, I don't want all of them. I said 3 in total, please. Thank you. Second message for Gemini. No one had this card so far, Gemini. Yin and Yang. Creating harmony through balance. Love that. They want me to take 2. They're adamant. They're adamant, Gemini. So let's go. You got the attachment and we got the sacred journey. Gemini, there is no mistake that you got these cards. They're so empowered here. I don't know. I think it's your sign that I've been speaking to, telling you about the changes, the grasping the new, taking on the determination that you have to show your gifts and talents. But there's someone here. The first one is evolution. It's saying earth changes, climate change, transformation. Right now, everything's changing, Gemini. The world is changing, countries are changing, leaders are changing. There's a lot of change happening. And I feel that here, this is going to be your change as well. You are changing. You're changing with the times. You're changing with what you want, what you expect, what you need. It's like here, because of all the changes that are happening in the world, Geminis here are going to have this curiosity, this want to grow, to change, to let go of things, to be someone else, to be something else. And here you want to evolve with all the changes that are taking place. Some of you may do a course on AI. Some of you may do a course on a whole heap of changes that are happening in the technology realm. Here it's about you letting go of what your past beliefs were, what your past thoughts were, what your past restrictions were, to promote evolution in the world. You may have gifts and talents that can change the way people think and act. It's your turn now, Gemini, to take this, what you have, what you know, what you've gained, into the world. The second group of Geminis I've got here is the yin and yang. This is creating harmony through balance. Right now, Gemini, you may have felt that you are out of balance in a situation in your life, whether that be in a relationship, in a career, in a project, in life in general, in your family. This is you connecting with your feminine and your masculine to bring this beautiful balance of harmony back into your life. Number 40 is number 4, which is a creation and compromise of everything that you have, everything that you are, to bring the balance that you need in your life. You're now starting to realize that for you to have peace and tranquility in your life, everything needs to be on a very even keel. What I mean by that is not using your too feminine side and not using your too masculine side. It's got to be a bit of both. You've got to feel and you've also got to act. So it's a bit of bringing the rationality back into your life, but with emotion as well. Where Gemini is very much about the mind, the intelligence, the creativity, where when you're in that frame of mind, you forget that people around you still love you, that people around you still want to be with you, that relationships are important and they are part of what makes us. Just being so determined to succeed and achieve is not going to give you the fulfillment that you need to laugh and smile and feel every day. So that's a message there. The third message here is an attachment, letting go, restrictions and fear. Also, life cycles, family and transformation. Gemini, I don't know what you've been scared of, but somebody here has been scared of not being able to do something, to be something, to give something. It's like you have got a lot inside you, whether that be in knowledge, in love, in posture, in experiences that you've had. You haven't been able to speak about those, be those, take those to others because you fear that you'll be judged, you fear that you won't succeed, you fear that people will take you the wrong way. Here it's saying you're on a sacred journey. Take everything that you've learnt up until today and explore that with people around you, places around you, communities around you, and allow things that you know, that you have done, that you've experienced, that you have learnt to be part of your makeup, part of your journey. You've got so much to share and be and do. But with this holding you back, the fear, the stagnation, the procrastination, you're not evolving in your journey. You're stopping your journey from taking place. Wow, some of that is a wake-up call, and for others, get ready, because this evolution ties into this. The minute you let go of the fear and what holds you back and the judgment, you're worried about how other people are going to see you, perceive you, where you should have a huge amount of faith and know how good you are and what you have to offer, and let yourself evolve. That's it. And it's not what you should, it's what they're saying. That's part of your journey, Gemini. Don't be afraid. Ace of Pentacles, look at that. On the evolution. One more place for evolution. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Wow. Yin and Yang. What are we talking about, Yin and Yang? Thank you. Where is it that they need the balance? The Page of Swords. What else do they need the balance? Thank you. Six of Cups. Okay, what are we doing? Oops. Sorry, one sec. What are we talking about, this attachment and the sacred journey? You've got an attachment to something or someone here that's not allowing you to follow your dream. Let's see, what else do we have here for the sacred journey and the attachment? Thank you. The Four of Cups. No, I don't want all of it. I don't want all of it. Sorry, thank you. Bit of a mix-up here. And maybe that's what you are, confused. The Star, look at that. Gemini, get ready. Two of Wands on the bottom. Look, in regards to the evolution, it's very easy. With the evolution, you're giving up on a worry that you had to find what is yours. For many of you here, you've been doubting yourself, you've been questioning yourself, you've been procrastinating, pondering, to the point where you are losing your mind. Overthinking does this. It makes you think that you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes. Some of you here are self-sabotaging your own intelligence. There is a lot for you to earn, a lot for you to be happy about. But you need to let go of this worry. You need to let go of the worry of not being able to succeed. You're starting to think that something is a failure even before you've given it a chance to grow. They're saying here, it's time to let go of this. Let go of this pondering, this procrastination, this negativity, this self-sabotage. Because what you truly have is unbelievable. You just need to see it. The evolution that you're going to bring into your life, your family's life, into the world is huge. You just need to get out of this place of negativity, of overthinking, of trying to be super perfect. Here are the Yin and the Yang, Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is you going back in time and saying, what is it that I truly want for me? What's important for me? See how we talked about the rationale and the emotions? That's exactly what these two cards are. In the past, you may have had to cut people out, and this took you to a place of extra masculine energy, where you felt you had to defend yourself against everybody and everything. What they're saying to you now, Gemini, is in the past, you may have had to release yourself or cut people out of your life and move on. And that is all part of what you're meant to experience, and nothing happens by mistake. What they're asking you to do now is, rather than try and defend yourself all the time, try and see the good in people. Try and be somebody who someone took away from you the beauty and the balance that you used to have. Someone here has gone through a relationship breakup or disappointments in relationships, and it doesn't just have to be love relationship. It could be family relationships. It could be sibling relationships. It could be a love relationship. But somebody here made you be a certain way after you went through some challenging times in your past. You need to let go of those memories that no longer serve you. You need to let go of everything that you've been through that brings torment into your life. What they're saying to you is what happened back there belongs back there. You need to allow yourself and open yourself up to the new, to the experiences, to the love, and to so much abundance that is here for you to have. Here, with the attachment and the sacred journey, what they're saying to you here, Gemini, with two cards as well, is the Four of Cups and the Star. This is you looking at all the disappointments that you've had in the past, like we spoke here, and being attached to that feeling or to that memory. What you're doing is self-sabotaging you from living the best life possible. When we look back and we look at what we've done in the past that have hurt us, when we look at all the emptiness, the empty promises, the empty feelings, the empty people in our lives or opportunities or propositions, we focus on everything that happened to us that wasn't good. But how about focusing on everything that got you here? Every learning that you had, every person that crossed your path, good or bad, gave you a strength, gave you a teaching, a lesson that you needed to learn. And as much as you look back at that and say, I could have done without that, what they're saying here is, Gemini, you could have done without that, but you would not be the person you are today. That courage, that strength, that determination you have within you today came from the hard times. They didn't come from the easy times. Because when we go through easy times, we don't have to look for the strength within us to survive. When we go through the worst periods of our lives is when we learn the most. When we learn how courageous, how strong, how determined we truly are. And that just not anything or everything or anyone is going to tear us down. And this is you here having an opportunity to open your heart again. You may come across a great opportunity, a great person, a great relationship, a great proposition that you're going to need to have faith in. Because this proposition, this opportunity, this new relationship, this new joint venture is going to be exactly what you need to regain the confidence you have in humanity, the confidence you have in yourself, and the confidence that you are lovable and that you deserve love. It's all part of the journey, what you went through. And this is obviously to bring you today to where you are. Gemini, I don't know if any of these messages are going to resonate with you. Let me know if one of these messages resonated, if all three messages resonated, and if they haven't, check your moon and your rising sun. I would check that anyway for extra messages, but it's important that you connect with what makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense, let it go, and check your moon and your rising sun signs, because there's messages there for you. Lots of love. Thank you so much, Gemini. Bye-bye.